I want to talk to you today about the worst word in any language, and it's the word that describes me. I'm a kafir. Now, Islam has a lot of different words for non-Muslims, and that's one of them. Non-believer, pagan, infidel, people of the book. But the word that describes all of them, because people of the book is only for Christians and Jews, is kafir. K-A-F-I-R, and I spell it with a capital K. Why do I spell it with a capital K? Because Muslims get a capital M, and so I get a capital K, because I'm just as good as they are. Now, the plural of kafir is kufar, but I say kafirs. Why? Because I want the word to be used in the English language, and let's use a standard English plural. The meaning of the Arabic word, kafir, and that is the Arabic word, means one who conceals. That is, in my case, I really know that Allah wrote the Quran and that it's perfect, and I really know that Muhammad is the prophet of Allah, and I'm just covering it up because I'm just mean that way. Kafir also means someone who is not grateful. That is, I'm not grateful for the bountifulness of Allah, and I'm not grateful for Muhammad, and I am not grateful for Muhammad. Let me make that clear. The word kafir is used so much that I've put together some statistics about it. The Quran devotes 64% of its text to the kafir, the unbeliever. The Surah devotes 81% of it to the unbeliever, the kafir. And the Hadith, 37% is devoted to the kafir. Now here's the thing. Allah hates the kafir. Let me read you a verse. This is Quran 40:35. They, kafirs, who dispute the signs are the verses of the Quran, of Allah without authority having reached them, are greatly hated by Allah and the believers. So Allah hates me, but notice something else. Muslims hate me. As a matter of fact, there are 13 verses in the Quran which say that Muslims are not the friend of kafirs. So that's how bad a kafir is. And by the way, the best language in the Quran describes the torture of the kafir in hell. I asked an Arabic speaker one time how good those verses were in Arabic. He says, "Oh, Bill, they're much better. In Arabic, you can hate better." Kafirs are to be filthy, deceived, beheaded, crucified, plotted against, terrorized, humiliated. It is the worst word in any language. Now in English we have a word that is so bad that we're not allowed to say it in public or even think about it in private. It is so bad that we call it the N-word. We're not allowed to say any word that's that terrible in public. So we're relieved of the responsibility of ever saying nigger by saying, oh, it's the N-word. But let's notice something about the N-word. The N-word is a personal opinion of bigotry. Whereas the word kafir, Allah says I'm a kafir. Allah says I'm filthy. So that's the reason the word is worse than any word in any language, in that it is not bigoted. Kafir is the truth of Allah. It is sacred hate. As a matter of fact, all of Islam can be seen in one sentence. The purpose of Islam is to eliminate the kafir. Every act of jihad is against the kafir. And here's what I'm telling you. Use it. Take its power away. When I deal with Muslims, I always let them know I am a kafir. I even had one of them say, "Why would you say that about yourself? A kafir is so dreadful." That's because I want them to know what they really think of me. And I want them to know that I know their secret dirty words. So don't use any word like people of the book, unbeliever. Use the word kafir. Help take away its power and help educate the world how the world sees them, the kafir non-believer. Thank you.